Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me fix that. Okay, I think that's better. I have to always fix the freaking settings. Anyway. All right. Hold on. Hold on. It is so freaking hot. Hey, you guys. Happy Monday. It's hot. It's still hot here in the West. So let me just fan myself for a minute and let me get my water. We are staying hydrated. Water. And my coldest water bottle. And the reason that I use this, not only because it keeps my water cold, and here you can still hear the ice. It's because putting water in these metal bottles is actually safer for us, for water that we're drinking. Because when the water's in those plastic bottles, you know, like if it sits for a certain period of time, it starts to get like lead from those bottles, even though it's tracing it. Once it's like, if you leave it, a bottle of water sitting out in the sun, just throw it away. It's no longer safe to drink. That's one of the reasons why I use this, because you don't have to worry about that. I mean, you can have aluminum, or you could do a stainless steel. This one's steel. a little heavier than the aluminum. I mean, and they have the plastic ones too, with the coldest water. My preference is, yeah. But obviously, you're not going to get the same thing as with the coldest water ones. And then they have the darkest coffee. Keep the coffee hot. But anyway, happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. It has been it's been rough out here in the world, and I think this weekend it was crazy. Hold on, let me check the comments. Hey, small butts matter. I love that name. This weekend was crazy. How many people saw that madness that happened down in Alabama, where the security guard was on the waterfront doing his job, and then he got jumped by a group of people, and then Black Aquaman, as they call him, jumped off of a boat and swam to the dock to help him. Now, the harassers were all taken into custody. Now, we wouldn't even be talking about this if this wasn't a black-white thing. Right after this madness with Carly Russell, that's still not over, y'all, because something's going to happen. She's going to jail for a minute. Even if it's the maximum that they can, but they're going to do something. But anyway, the attackers were palm-colored, and they seemed to be inebriated. And they challenged the security guard who was doing his job. He happened to be Black. And they were piling on him, and he was beating off a bunch of them. And then other people around came and helped him. This is some BS, y'all. And the other thing that needs to be also talked about is that, this is on the same river where many people who look like me stood on the docks as they were being sold as chattel. And, part of my family is from Alabama, on my daddy's side. So it's really disheartening, that all of this focus is being pushed on the state of Alabama in a negative way. And a lot of it is, unfortunately charged with, skin color and stuff. We're going to see what happens to those folks that attack the security guard, though. See if they're charged or if they're given a slap on the wrist. I don't know what's up with the laws in Alabama,
Yeah, the Montgomery Brawl. Uh-huh. That was a crazy thing. I mean, it's all over the internet. All over the internet. Friday was 44's birthday. Happy belated birthday, 44. He turned 62, you know. And now he's at the age where, you know, he shouldn't be running for president again. And I'm glad that he was president in his 40s and his 50s. I am. That's the age that we need a president to be. And it seems that other people are noticing that too. They're noticing that all the people who are running for president are in the effing 70s. But yeah, we're gonna see let's see, the incident with Carly Russell, that was in the Birmingham area. Now we have something going on in Montgomery. I just hope that Selma stays out of this. Don't do it. We didn't have two of the cities, involved in some craziness. One was foolishness with Carly Russell. Ugh. Just anyway. And then this BS. Is Alabama not a good place to live? Because y'all see what's going on over in Florida. Florida their tourism is dying on the vine. You hear me? Conventions that were supposed to be in Florida pulled out. Especially the Black organizations. Now understand that I believe the Alphas were supposed to do something there. NSBE was supposed to do something there. I believe coming up this week in Orlando. They pulled out. If you watch the news in Florida, people who are, businesses depend on tourism are not doing well. And this is all because of the governor of Florida, who's also running, for president, although that's not going very well for him. And his anti-CRT, he doesn't want CRT. And CRT is American history. It's all of the American history. The part y'all don't want to talk about. But see, if you don't talk about that, then you can't talk about the fact that the architect who actually did all the planning for Washington, D.C. was a Black man. He basically, did what it was that, Benjamin Franklin and the other Masons wanted, because, there's a bunch of Masonic stuff all over Washington, D.C. I know as a native. And then, I mean, you'd have to forget about the fact that frickin' we got elevators, air conditioning. Forget about blood transfusions. Get rid of them stoplights. hmm get rid of them. Get rid of refrigerators. Oh, get rid of the internet too. Yeah, get rid of the internet too. And yeah, and also we've we've never been to the North Pole either. But the person who actually discovered it was, you know, you know, you know, rolled Christmas addicts out of the Revolutionary War. See, all of this is, part of, CRT. You can't have this part if you don't want to talk about Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, the civil rights marches, the speech in 1963, Strange Fruit. You don't want to talk about, you want to ban stuff out of the classroom. You want to keep people from reading certain books in the state of Florida. You want the people in Florida and maybe in the whole nation to be ignorant of the entirety of American history. And even if it is taught, Mr. DeSantis, we still don't know everything because a lot was destroyed. Yeah, no, you don't want to be involved in that, Terry. This is crazy. So. But I don't know what's really going on right now. I'm just trying to want. Is something going on? I mean, I know it's hot outside. And really, this is really, in all actuality, the first real summer that we are outside, because we weren't outside at all in 2020 in the summer. They tried, but you know what happened. 2021, we tried again. I mean, really, people started last year, but we're really now, I mean, it wasn't until this year that we are walking through everything as it is just a regular part of life. However, I still can't say certain words on this platform, so I'm not going to. Because a couple of weeks ago, I posted the link to the Sunday service that my church does, and because my pastor talked about 2020 stuff, YouTube took down that live stream. So she won't be talking about that anymore on YouTube, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And I already know you can't talk about it, you can't monetize anything in regards to it. You know, maybe in 5 years when nobody cares about it, but you know, rumor has it that was just a trial run and that there's something worse coming. I hope not. I hope that's just a rumor and it's not true. But on another brighter note, did y'all see Simone Biles, the GOAT, this weekend come back and do everything that she couldn't do in Tokyo because she just mentally she lost it. In the mental, it's like the twisties is a mental block that kept her from being able to perform. And you can't do what they do if you're having the twisties. You can die. So she took the time off, and now she's taking it one competition at a time. But I think before she was doing it because it was expected of her. Now she's back doing this because it's what she wants to do. It's they have like the entire all of her performances is on YouTube. If she does everything, goes to international and goes to Paris, I think, and as long as she keeps her mental, toughness together and her confidence in herself together, she's going to be good. She's going to be good. And they're saying that she did better. Her scores were better than they were in 2018. Her performance was better this weekend than it was in 2018. Going into the last Olympics. And she did the move that is going to, once she does it in international competition, be another move that's named after her. This girl is, yeah, she's the GOAT. I mean, people can say what they want to say about, basketball players and everything. This girl has multiple moves, gymnastic moves that are extremely difficult, named after her. She created them. Yeah. Bunch of Biles moves. So I'm yeah. Hey James. Yeah, so it's I cannot wait to see her move forward. I'm glad she got her mental back. But see, a lot of people forget, that Simone Biles is also involved, is also one of the gymnasts that creepy short-eyed freaking doctor touched improperly. And it affected all of those girls in different ways. I just pray that, you know, she's, able to move forward, with her career and do the things that she started out to do, and she's able to accomplish the goals that she wants to. And I think she does want to go to the Olympics, but not, she's just trying to take it one meet at a time and not put that pressure on herself and just do one meet at a time. And I think that's a smart way to do it. But she's back, y'all. She's back. I'm glad. And I'm glad that the discussion of the mental health of athletes is also, became, talked about, because they don't talk about the mental health of athletes. And, the stuff that you have to go through in order to be, an elite athlete, which is what she is. I mean, she's been doing this almost her entire life. So, yeah. And I think everything that she's doing now is not to prove anything to anyone else but herself. I think she's doing the things that she's doing now to prove to herself that she can do them. I mean, while she wasn't competing and everything, she took care of her mental health. She got married. I think her husband plays for Green Bay. They're both athletes. I think that's a good mix for her. She's able to be there for him, and he's able to be there for her. But right now they're both competing, and I just think she's in a much better place. You could tell when she did her interview that her mental is her priority. Everything comes behind making sure that her mental is together. So I like that. I love that. So you guys, I have been out here grinding out, trying to get my hours done so I can get my freaking license and insurance. Also, I am also looking around. I started floating my resume. I'm looking at like part-time stuff and everything. But let me tell y'all something. In California, because of that AB 5 law, a lot of the work that I used to be able to do, I can't do. Like transcription, there's like 2 companies, maybe 3 companies that hire in California. And only one of them is hiring right now. So I'm hurrying up and get my stuff in and hoping that I'm one of the people that they pick. And then another one, I'm still waiting for them to get back to me because they also hire here. But that's crazy because the majority of people who do legal transcription, medical transcription, just general transcription are women. And there are a lot of women who are older, who are retired, who are, doing it to supplement their Social Security income. But if you live in California, unless they repeal AB5, you're limited. There's a lot of employers won't even hire people working from home full time in California or Massachusetts. Yeah, these two states, and it has something to do with these laws. With law in Massachusetts, which is similar to AB5, and they did that whole stupid law in regards to gig work, like dashing and Ubers and everything, but they all got scampered out of the law. But transcription, other types of part-time stuff that you can do from home, like the app and stuff, a lot of the chat operator stuff, where your customer service type. A lot of those companies won't hire people 1099 from California. Yeah, just makes you just one of the reasons why I'm getting the F out of here. I'm telling y'all, but while I'm here, I'm still trying to make some moves so that I can do what I got to do to get out of here, in one piece with all my stuff. The goal is, what's it, 2023? Before 2025. That's what I would like to. I would really like to be someplace else by 2025. That's the way we want to be. Still working from home, but yeah, it beat me up being here, and I'm tired of it. And I'm not from here, and that's probably what it is. And I think with my sister having left and moved to the Midwest, just made it more like, yeah, it's time for me to get the hell out of California. I think my son is hanging outside my door. I'm just waiting to see if he's gonna come in the door. David, are you standing outside the door? What did I tell you? Here he comes. Y'all see? Say hi. Say hi, YouTube. Okay. All right. He doesn't. He don't like to get right up on the mic. I don't know why. I keep telling him he has to get on the mic. Y'all not gonna hear him. Hey, Brandy. Hey, my sister. But yeah, y'all, I'm just so sick of, what it is that it is so expensive to live in this state. And if I want to buy again, I got to go someplace else. I can't stay here. And if I want my son to be able to be semi-independent, I got to move someplace else. It's, some of the places that I would like to move, I'm not going to, like Florida. Florida has a lot of good services for people on the autism spectrum. But, and however, DeSantis is the reason for me to not move there, so we won't be. Mhm. I got lots of family in Texas. Texas is they got some okay stuff going on for people on the spectrum as adults. I still feel they have a ways to go for the children because I have a cousin that was in the state of Texas that's in the same age range as my son, and they were saying that she was the R word, also known as, you know, you know, mentally challenged, whatever they want to call it. But she has autism. And it wasn't until she was an adult that her parents were able to get her diagnosis corrected. And it's crazy. And she's, she's doing well now, but yeah, I don't like that part about that. Yeah. And see, like when I came to California, it was nothing like it is now. I mean, this place has changed so much during the time that I have been here. And not in a good way. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't changed in a good way. It has, it has driven a lot of people who are natives out. And I don't know what they're trying to do. I mean, do you not want people to live in the state of California? Do you want us to all leave? You know? I'm just wondering. Now, even when I leave, I'm still gonna be coming back, to visit because my mom is buried in the state of California. And yeah, me and my sister are both gonna be coming back to check on our mama's grave, even though my nephew is here. So it's just what we do. But I don't know. I just feel that my streams of income will go further and will be better used someplace other than here. Yeah, so we're I'm thinking about where I want to live when I retire, and I never thought about staying here to retire. That never was the plan. I should have been gone 10 years ago. You understand? I should have left 10 years ago. But I didn't. So I should have left, after I sold my house too. But I didn't. Anyway, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn. But I am working on some content. I have to dump some stuff out of my out of my phone. Because my phone has been getting, I have it here in my hand, y'all probably can't see it, but my phone right here, this sucker is getting like hot. I don't know what's going on, why it's always hot. when I have it on the charger. So I think it's time to get another phone. I've been, trying to hold off, but I think I'm gonna have to just break down and get another freaking phone in the next, I guess, maybe next 60 days. Probably right around when Apple announces whatever the next iPhone is. That should make it easy for me to get the 14 because that's what I want. I'm not trying to get the 15. Unless the 15 is also in purple. That purple. You see the purple that's in my background behind me? Purple that, yeah, my background, yeah. Oh, Terry, I am not an AKA. I promise you I'm a Delta. I would. Whew. I'm not an AKA. I'm thankful that I'm not. Because Carly Russell is not my soror. That's some other folk on the platform, sorority system. But I do have I do have plenty of my own sorors to network with. But the industry that I'm in, I don't know a lot of deltas in, regulatory compliance along with myself. But I'm getting ready to get back active because the next nationals is going to be in DC, and I have to go. I have to go because I have to go. In a couple of years, next year we're going to be having the Far West, and that regional is going to be in Hawaii. I might go to that, but I'm just going to gear up to go to the nationals in 2025 in DC. Yeah, and then I'll see if I can get all of my Sams to go, because we were talking about doing something in the South in the fall, but I don't know if we're gonna do it. We haven't talked about it in a minute in our text chat. Nobody said anything. I need to know, and they need to let me know so I can start, making plans, taking time off, and then figuring out where the money's going to come from for extra trips that weren't on my list. But yeah, right now, like in California, if you're trying to get part-time jobs, and I'm just saying that are remote, we're talking about remote jobs. Forget about in offices. Yeah, there's jobs in office, but remote jobs, it's hard to get the ones that are part-time. And there's a speckling of remote jobs that are full-time across different industries. So I probably need to, I'm looking in other industries, but looking at the same thing that I did, which is regulatory compliance. I'm just looking at it in other neighboring industries that I can transfer my skills, But I also have to worry about that nasty thing they call ageism that everyone experiences once we're over a certain age. And they generally don't do it that bad when you're in your 40s, but it really starts to hit once you're over 50. It's which is why I'm trying to move some stuff around quickly, so that, when when it's time to retire in 7 years, that we will that we'll go ahead and we'll retire, and if we do anything, we'll just do a little part-time something. That's all I wanna be doing at that time, or working when I want. Mhm. Or, doing stuff with my insurance license, or with my real estate license, or my security license. I want those those other streams of income to be bringing in money so that I ain't gotta worry about working for someone else until I'm 70. Like, the F? I'm already, yeah, that's that's exactly what I'm thinking. Mm-mm. But I am about to get off here, guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be back on Wednesday. I may not be back on Wednesday because I'm working on some I'm trying to do some studying for this insurance license this week. So I may not come back on until Friday, but I will be dropping some content between now and Friday. But I'm just being honest, I may not be back on Wednesday because I didn't get as much studying as I wanted to get done this weekend, and I just got to get it done. I do, because I want to be finished with all my hours this month so that I can go ahead and take the licensing exam for California in September. Yeah. Yeah. But I got to get the insurance license first. Once I get the insurance license, then I can start the process of learning the stuff that I need to for the securities license. That's something I want to get by early next year. And somewhere in the middle of there, I want to get my real estate license. And I did all the hours that I needed to do, but it was so long ago. I'm just gonna have to do all of that over and just take one of those online courses and then schedule and just take the real estate license exam. You know, Before I leave, I want to make sure I have my insurance license and my real estate license in the state of California. Because just because I'm going to be retiring working for somebody else doesn't mean I'm not going to be working for myself. We always going to work for ourselves, And I got my books I'm writing. I got stuff that I got to get done, But in the interim, we're gonna try to get as many side hustles together as possible, and I will share as I find ones that are available in the state of California. I am, but I'm about to get out of here. Let me find my outro. Okay, so let's see. All right, you guys. I will see you guys. I might be in on Wednesday. If I come in on Wednesday, I might. It'll probably be something that's not scheduled, and I'll probably just pop up on my YouTube, through YouTube versus coming through StreamYard. But by Friday, but when I come back on Friday, if I come back on Friday, if I come back before Friday, it'll probably not be through StreamYard. I'll probably just come through YouTube. I don't know. I have I haven't like come live on YouTube without StreamYards in so long. I don't remember how to do it. I better figure it out, huh? Anyway, I'll see you guys. Here is the outro. I'm out. Peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Peace. Bye.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.